Today's focus is evaluating a unit planner. Whenever you need help, you can come to the IB Coordinators Google Meet between 9 and noon, and we'll be happy to help you. Your learning targets today are: I can reflect on my MYP unit and evaluate its strengths and areas for growth. I can set goals based on my evaluation, and I can document my reflections in the MYP unit planner I evaluated. So you have some choices as you're getting started. You want to think about, do you want to work on evaluating a unit that you are currently teaching, or do you want to evaluate a unit that you have completed? If you evaluate a unit that you're currently teaching, then you will want to choose the different areas of the evaluating a unit planner that apply to what you've already done in your unit. And then you'll finish that up May 14th. Or you can choose to evaluate a unit that you have totally completed already. And for this, you just work through the document in the order that it's given. Either way, you should make changes to your unit as you're going through the self-evaluation, or make a note, a reflection about what change you want to make. And you can complete the whole document today, or split the work up between today and May 14th. So your first step will be to choose a unit. Then have one member of your collaborative team make a copy of this document, the Evaluating MYP Unit Plans document. Once you get that set up, you can share that with the rest of your group, and then you want to rename it. We've got a wacky naming convention here that makes it easier when we submit these, which will eventually choose what we want to submit to IB, and it makes it just a little easier for us to find. So you start by putting your school name, your IB subject group, so Lang and Lit for me, year number. Remember, 7th grade is year 2, 8th grade year 3, and 9th grade year 4 for IB. Unit title, I'm going to do our inclusion unit. I'm going to spell it correctly. And then you want to fill in, as you go through here, read the instructions for each section, but we've also highlighted the places where you need to actually fill in or highlight something. So please write your unit title and drop the link to your unit planner. You should also add your names to this. And then before evaluating the unit, make sure it has all of the different elements required. So you'll just put a checkbox in each of these that you've done. If you are evaluating a unit that doesn't have those, then you might want to choose a different unit for this time that we're evaluating. You can read through and see you're going to be scoring yourself using a rubric. So this explains the rubric overall, the general grade descriptors. And then for each section, you'll read the instructions, and then I have the instructions highlight the areas that apply to the unit you are evaluating. So for your own statement of inquiry for that unit, read the descriptions under beginning, using, and sharing, and decide where does yours fall. So use your highlighting tool to highlight the different areas. And then at the end, after you've gone through each part, you'll be giving yourself a global score for that. So you'll give yourself a score for your statement of inquiry questions. You can just mark an X in whichever area here. You do not need to give yourself an overall composite score, but you will need to fill in some reflection on it. How was the unit planned, and other different things about the unit. What you want to do is you also want to save this in your shared drive. So you're going to go out of My Drive and you'll save it in the shared drives. You will probably have access to fewer than I do, but for this one, it's the Language and Literature IB Unit Planners, and that's the folder that I'll want to put it in, Lang and Lit 7, and that's where I'll move it. If you have any questions on this, make sure you stop at the IB Coordinators Google Meet and we will help you out. Thanks.